Really impatient, like, oh my gosh, I've been praying for this, like, where's it at? But where's it at? But where's it at? God, they've been getting away with this and this and that, but where's that at? Where's that at? Where's that at? And we can't ourselves keep chirping at God when we can't see everything that's going on. We have a pretty good idea. Okay, we are super intelligent. Okay, comment, we are super intelligent, period. And we got a pretty good snapshot on everything that's going on. But God has the ultimate snapshot. You feel me?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So let's jump into today's message. You're definitely going to want to get comfortable because I have come to kill the noise. All of it. What we are talking about today is God sees everything. The universe sees everything. The divine, the creator, whoever it is that you pray to, all beliefs are welcome here. God sees who is gathering against you. Okay, because I feel like this is an emergency message for those who have been feeling like there are so many people pressed against what you're doing and how you're living your life. So you might be terribly confused, like, why are all of these people coming at me so hard? Some of you guys have been, for the last week, finding out a lot of information, okay? A lot of information about what your enemies have been doing behind the scenes. It might be blowing you away, shocking you, because you were trying to straddle the fine line of revenge, avenging, and standing up for yourself. So as you guys are figuring out where you lie, you're very annoyed. Okay, you are very annoyed by the fact that, like, okay, when are these people going to get dealt with? I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of it. But think of, like, all the things that you can see as the seer. Think about all the things that you can see with your psychic abilities, your third eye open, being intuitive, being 10 steps ahead, being incredibly strategic and protective of yourself. Imagine if you know this information, and as you find out more, imagine what God sees. God sees every little conversation, every little email, every little text message, every passive aggressive something, research stalking, trolling. God sees it all. He sees what the neighbors are doing. God sees what your terrible boss is doing, your narcissistic parent is doing, your toxic sibling, the chronic complainers in your life, the chronic crybabies. I feel like whoever you guys are dealing with, they are chronic crybabies. Fuck the complainers. They are chronic crybabies. Some of these people could be trying to fight you. They could be trying to get other people to fight you. It feels like the pressure of what your enemies feel for you is like blowing the roof off. They're starting to get really sloppy. Okay? And they're starting to get really animated. So you will know if this message is for you because this is something that you deal with all the time. And I really want you to give it to God or give it to the universe, whoever your higher power is, because fuck what these people think. F what they think. And I know that's really hard. You're like, Brittany, they've been coming for me for like 2 years. They've been coming for me for a year. I have this information. Like, what do I do with it? Because you might have information on your enemies. Oh, I'm not even going to say maybe. You do have information on your enemies. And you're like, what do I do with this? If I say something to so-and-so, is that avenging? Is it revenge? Is it payback? Am I standing up for myself? So what I want you to do is I want you to give the universe, give God this space to bless your life. I want you to comment down below, I am giving God or the universe or whoever the space to bless my life, to protect my life. Some of you guys could have been praying, fasting, whatever it is that you guys are doing, keep doing it. because you will be properly guided with how you should approach this. I literally just had to pray about this week. I have so much information on my enemies, like it could literally lights out. No more action. No more talking. And it's a lot. It's like holding a grenade. So I'm like, okay, well, what do I do with this? Do I tell so-and-so? Do I tell this person? Do I tell that? Like, who do I tell? Because they could all have their lights cut out from the information that I hold. And I really started to get these messages about not avenging, not getting revenge. And I'm like, okay, well, if I do this and I know they're going to lose everything, or if I do this and I know they're going to lose their job or they're going to lose their position, is that revenge? So ask God or whoever it is that you pray to, what would you have me do with this information? Because we don't want to get in God's way or the universe's way of handling this business. And I know that can be really hard because you could be trying to protect your loved ones, protect your coworkers, protect your offspring. There could be other people in the mix that you're trying to protect. And you might think that like God or the universe is taking too long. You're like, where are they at though? They've been doing this forever. Like, I'm so frustrated. And I feel that. I understand that. You guys, you're not alone. I am right here in the trenches with you, dealing with the same exact shit. That's how I get these messages, okay? Because they don't be coming out of thin air, okay? The way that God uses me for a vessel, they're very like, you guys know what I'm trying to say. You don't owe these people anything. These people right now, they feel the pressure of you winning, of you doing amazing in your life, of you being happy. But most of all, they find you to be untouchable in some way. You are anointed by God. You are anointed by the divine, the creator, the universe. So they are on a high key level of hate right now. They are on a straight hate campaign to ruin your life, to destroy your life. Some of them are even trying to get violent, or they're threatening that they will. And there is this other side. It's like the other side of you, your shadow is like, let me out. Let me have 5 minutes with them. Just 5. Just 5. Just 5. And that is hard, you guys. That is hard. Let me give you guys an example. Last night we're at softball. Okay, and this other team that we don't really know has some beef with us. We're like, whatever. And they lost in the championship. We had a championship game a couple months back, and they're still mad about it. Okay, it was raining in the game. We had to stop the game, but we were winning. We were about to run rule them, and we had bases loaded. So then in the middle of the game, we had to stop because it started pouring. And they did everything to call the league, the city, all of the supervisors. They wanted everything done for that game makeup to be started over at 0. They're like, no, it needs to be started over. No, you were getting your ass beat. You were about to get run ruled with bases loaded in the pouring rain nonetheless. And they just felt very entitled. And they're like, either you're going to show up for this game that is not starting from 0, starting from the score that it was, or you forfeit. They chose to forfeit. So now going into the new season, they're like, meh. Like they're all mad, they're heated, they're puffed up. And they're saying all this stuff to the players. One of them got in their face. And my husband is very protective of his players. Because he's looking at the one player that is getting threatened. And he's like, he has everything to lose. He has a career. He has 2 small children. He has a wife. Like, it's not going down like that. He needs to be ejected. And so a lot of the courage that I've gotten in my life, because you guys, I used to be a people pleaser. I used to be a doormat. I've learned a lot of the courage and standing up to bullies from my husband. I look up to him. I'm going to get emotional. Like, I look up to him. And they were just nagging and chirping and harassing and threatening and just doing the most to get my husband to explode, because my husband is the coach. And they're like yelling his name, chirping, yelling his name. And my husband, who is, you know, we have very similar backgrounds. We both used to have to fight for everything. So we're not entitled like a lot of these kids running around here. And some of these kids that wanted to fight, they literally were like little kids. Little. So I'm like, you're jailbait. But for real though, go home, get your juice box, change your diaper, and just sit down. But I was seeing my husband go to this place because they were just, for 2.5 hours. And as my husband started, like, I saw the adrenaline, like, pumping, and I had to put my hand on his chest, and I had to redirect him away from the noise. And I'm like, hey, we have an amazing life. These motherfuckers wish they did. Okay? They are doing everything they can to pull you up out of your seat. Don't even listen to it. We have an incredible life. We're not going to jail for them. Though we got our attorneys were literally behind us on another field. I'm like, they are behind us, but we really don't need to catch a case for these guys. They're not worth it. They are not worth it. So I was calming him down and redirecting him because he was ready to charge. Like, he's protective of his wife. He's protective of his team. And he was just like, I'm like, oh, whoa. All these mother effers over here better thank me for saving their life. Okay? Because the old version of my husband would let them get a punch in just to get the shit off the rails. Okay? And I'm seeing that side of him. Like, he'll let you get in the first punch just so he can get close enough to take the shit all the way off the freaking rails. He will headbutt you and, like, eat your face. Like, I'm saving your life right now. You're welcome. I was like, we're going to go home. We're going to have a great dinner. We're going to say our prayers. Everything's going to be good. And he just started calming down. I was like, because that's what he does for me. I feel like I don't always get to be that person for my husband because I'm a literal hothead. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, you guys are freaking losers. Like, I'm just in it. I am that bitch. Okay? But it's very rare that I get to be that person for my husband, that calming force. He is always my calming force when I want to go in, when I'm not thinking, and I'm like gonna go in guns blazing. My husband is that, like, that woo-saw, like, calm your shit. We used to pop off. We don't do that anymore. I'm like, you're right. And he's like telling me to calm down. And because I'm mad. I'm also mad. Even though I'm trying to calm him down, I'm also mad that these dudes are doing so much because they're still mad about months ago. And I just told them, I was like, you guys are losers. You're super negative. I was like, we don't know you like that. We literally don't know you like that for you to know anything about us. You guys are literal trolls. I was like, and your kids, you need to get a leash on them. Because obviously that one needs a lower dose of meds. Or he needs his ass beat. And my husband grabbed me. Because he's like, if they say something to you and they call you a name, I'm not going to be able to stop myself. I was like, you're right. Let me calm you down. Let's just zip it. Let's fall back. Make sure our team gets out safe. And we'll leave together. So you guys, like, shit is popping off right now around you. That's just one instance, you guys. I'm seeing it everywhere, from every direction. We would be here all day if I went over what just happened in the last 48 hours of the downloads that God has been giving me. I'm just like, what is going on? You guys can see the theme playing in the collective. If you are a being of love and light, and you know your purpose, okay? Because there are things that you were getting ready to do in your life. I mean, big things. You're getting ready to walk away from your toxic job. You're ready to divorce that jerk that you've been with for forever. You are ready to cut things off with certain people. You are ready to start stepping into yourself and investing in you. Just as you start to do that, the devil comes in, brings all the minions, all the trolls, all of the karmic barnyard animals to the party. Let God bust up this karmic tea party. Comment down below. God sees who gathers against me. I will give God the space to create the miracles in my life. Because you guys, if you guys are like me, I can be really impatient. Okay, really impatient. Like, oh my gosh, I've been praying for this. Like, where's it at? But where's it at? But where's it at? God, they've been getting away with this and this and that. But where's that at? Where's that at? Where's that at? And we can't ourselves keep chirping at God when we can't see everything that's going on. We have a pretty good idea. Okay, we are super intelligent. Okay, comment down below. We are super intelligent, period. And we got a pretty good snapshot on everything that's going on. But God has the ultimate snapshot. You feel me? God has the ultimate trailer. The ultimate scenes. Like, sees it all. We just got a little Cliff Note summary of what these people really be doing. So let God, we gotta get out of the way, okay? Because first things first, I'm the realist. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that song, but first things first, if we are standing in the way, okay, we're trying to get our revenge, we're trying to avenge what they've been doing, we could get hit too with the karma. We could get hit too with the charges. We gotta tone it down. I know. It's not that fun. Not when you've been dealing with whatever you guys have been dealing with and getting bullied and getting pushed around. That is hard to do. That is hard to do. So what we need to do is we need to realize, like, you know what? They wish, okay? They wish. The devil is hard at work because you are about to make big moves. All of this is unfolding because you're about to start your dream career. You're about to invest in your own business. All of this is unfolding is because you are capable of changing the world. And think about it. When people are capable of really changing things for good in whatever environment, in whatever industry, or in the world, think about all the adversity that comes in to stop them. You guys could be seeing this theme play out around the world. You can see it played out in the United States. You guys can see this played out in your job. That people do not want to admit that you are a direct threat because you have what is it called? I forget what the word is. But you're capable, you have the courage. That's really going to bother me that I can't think of that word. Remember that word that I was like so excited about and it meant like virtue, vigor, and strength? It was like an ancient Roman virtue. The Gravitas. Oh, I remembered. Okay. So you guys are the one, the chosen one with the Gravitas. Okay? To do it the right way. To do it the authentic way, to do things the nice way. And you guys, these people are looking at you like you challenge them, but also know that some of them are empty vessels walking around like sent by the devil to get you off path. And we ain't got time for that. So when we're really impatient and we're like, oh, where's this karma at? We need to create space. Okay, we need to create space for God and the universe to do what they do. Because if we get in the way, that's not really divine timing. If we get in the way, we could be throwing wrenches in things and not meaning to. And there are miraculous things that are meant for you, that are meant to come in. So we have to really think about what we're attracting. Not saying that you guys are attracting like these bullies and other things, but in the matter or the sense of like feeding into it and making it worse, we need to be on our side of the street with it truly clean and just saying F what they think. Like, my life is good. I've been through all of this in my life. I just did not just come this far just to come this far. You feel me? You guys have a lot of people that like you can't stand because they are always getting away with playing games. They are always getting away with stealing and thieving and bullying and pushing people around. That could really bother you. A lot of you guys are getting to your breaking point. Okay? You are getting to your breaking point of always having to be the bigger person. You are getting to your breaking point of always having to turn the other cheek. Because it's like everyone's getting involved right now. In different aspects of your life, you feel it at work. You feel it in your family. You feel it at home. So you're just feeling it coming from all directions. And so you are getting to this point where you're like, I don't know how much I can hold in. So I really want you guys to think about the things that you're grateful for and shift your anger that way and give it to God. Like, God, I'm giving you all of this craziness because I know you can handle it. And I know that I need to stay in my lane and do for me. I know that you see all and it'll get handled. We have to give God space to let it get handled, just like we have to give God space to bless our life. And so that has been a big lesson for me this week. I'm always pressed, okay? Like, where's that? I've been praying. Where's it at? Where's it at? But I'm like, oh my gosh, am I giving God time? Let me give God time to like even bring that shit in for me. Okay? But really, people are upset because you have choices, you have options, and you seem unbothered. You have a reputation for being unbothered. You guys, these people, they feel ignored by you. These people that are always playing games or always doing the most, they truly feel ignored by you. They're so upset. They're like, pay attention to me. I'm trying to get to you. Why aren't you looking at me? That's the best thing that you could do right now is not engage. I know that's hard. Like, I had to tell my husband last night, like, we don't engage with bullshit. We just don't. This is the only way to irk people like that is to constantly act like they do not exist. People that are chronic complainers, they want an audience. People that are energy vampires, they need a supply. If you refuse to be the supply, if you refuse to be the audience, where are they at though? So these people are feeling ignored by you because you refuse to give them information about your private life. These people need stuff in their arsenal, that the people that you guys are dealing with. They're like, oh, I don't know anything. I need more information. So they're digging and they're digging and they're digging and they're digging. They're trying to befriend your friends. They're trying to befriend your ex-friends to get information on you because they want to challenge you. And they do not feel like they are properly equipped to challenge you. You are finessing right now because you are getting ready to finesse your life. Okay? You guys seem like you have it together. You guys might not feel like you do, but this is how you're being seen right now. Like, this is how they see you. They see you guys as someone that is very persuasive, very articulate, strategic. You protect yourself, and you guys know how to maneuver. You guys know how to outmaneuver your enemies. So remember that. Remember that you guys are disappointing your enemies every day by not engaging. Okay, comment down below. I am allowed to breathe fire and life into every connection and every endeavor. I am constantly disappointing my enemies. I am constantly disappointing my enemies because you refuse to engage, right? Right. So they're disappointed. They're like, oh my gosh, they're not listening to me. They want you to cry. They want you to be upset. You guys could be dealing with another fire sign, or you guys could be a fire sign, but this is you. You're the role model. You are the person, you are the coach, the leader, the teacher, the supervisor, the coworker, the peer, the student. You're the whatever that can do it better, nicer, faster, and stronger. And so these people are like, we got to get rid of them. We got to get rid of them. You are an inspiration to others, and you are getting positive recognition at this time. So comment down below, I am an inspiration to others, and I am getting positive recognition. There's a motorcycle. Yep. There's a motorcycle. You guys, these people are, you think they're coming this hard for you for nothing? Think about that. If you were not meant for something, destined for something, you think the devil would send anybody? No. Devil has to send everybody. Everybody. And their little dog too. Okay? Literally. And their little dog too. You guys are going to be seeing people that you're going to be disappointed by. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, this is a warning. Be very careful. Let me move this microphone back a little bit. I want you guys to be very careful with who you give information to at this time, even if they are an alleged friend. Because they might be trying to get information from you, but they might be unimpressed by you. And you guys are going to be feeling very let down or disappointed by people that don't have your back. But don't worry about all that. Okay, just know that you're going to see this week people that truly have your back and people that do not. When all of that broke out last night and my husband was defending his team and I was defending the team, I'm seeing different players running, trying to skedaddle, grabbing their bags all quick to get to their car. And I made eye contact with each and every one of them. My eyes said, I see you. I see you. I see you. And I am unimpressed. Because we're just naturally caring people. We don't want to see anyone get hurt. We don't want violence to ensue. And to see some of these players like, gotta get out of here. Really? Motorcycle. A loud one. That is definitely a Harley. They're like, oh, I'm too good for this. I'm too good for fighting. Everyone wants to act tough on the field. And then when shit's really about to pop off, you're going to see who your real friends are. And I hugged my husband like, I'm always going to have your back. And I know he was let down by some of the newer players on his team that ran. And nobody was asking them to like make things worse or, make it worse, but to stand together. Like, hey, we'll all walk out together. None of us should walk out to the parking lot alone because that's where shit will pop off, for real, for real. And so I made my husband fall back because I could see that his team, everyone on his team had his back. And I knew our attorneys were playing at another field. So I was like, let's wait. I'll just hold on. Like, we'll keep an eye out as everyone's walking out. Let's wait for our attorneys that are literally right here. Because they're almost done. And we'll walk out. Okay? We don't need to, it was very unfortunate. Like, the team should be walking out together. Everyone should have each other's back, but that's not always the way that it is. And so you guys are going to be seeing that this week, where people are really going out of their way to show you their true colors. They could be telling you, like, oh, I got your back, I got your back, I got your back. And they could be dapping up other people. That's going to blow you away. That's going to blow you away. So because you guys are not giving people information, they are definitely trolling and stalking your social media at this time. Okay, whatever social media you got, even if you're never on there. Okay, even if you're never on there, they are going around and asking people what are their achievements. They want to know about your achievements, your milestones, your accolades, your social class. They want to know how much money you're making. They want to know your salary, who you're dating, who you're sleeping with. They want to know it all. Your enemies want to know how you move, and they can't figure it out because they're not of the light. Okay, they really want to figure out, like, what are their motives? Like, what is their rank in society? Comment down below, I'm of high spiritual rank. They will find out. Okay, they will find out that you are of high spiritual rank. So let everything play out. I know that's frustrating. Because you guys could be feeling like you're really getting it from all ends. But pray on it. Okay, so like all this information like that I'm sitting on, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it could really do some damage. But is that my damage to do? Because these people tried to hurt me? Or do I leave it in God's hands? So I'm praying on that currently. Like, what do I do with that? Now, usually what I do is I ask my husband, then I pray. But I'm like, I'm going to pray first. Like, I have a lot of information that I'm sitting on. Let me pray and figure out, and then I will get my husband's advice. Because I really need to leave it in God's hands. Like, but for real. Like, I don't need to be acting like, oh, I'm just letting them know that they did this, and this, and this, and this. I'm just letting them know. Knowing damn well this shit is going to hit the fan. You guys know what I'm saying? And, like, it could be causing them to lose their job, divorce. Like, is that our role to play? Or do we need to be chilling? Okay, and I know that could be really annoying because they're fake flexing, acting like they don't care, acting like nothing bothers them, like they're cool, they're fine, they're whatever, but it's fake. You guys, it's fake. Just know that. Like, yeah, they're acting like big, bad, and bold. Some of them are trying to like mimic you and copy you. They're trying to figure out anything they can about you so they can act just like you. Like, they are definitely an imposter. They are definitely an imposter. You guys are dealing with spirituality haters, hating on your beliefs, not liking that you're untraditional. Like, you guys could be very traditional, but to these people, you could seem very untraditional because you value your life right now. You have gratitude for your life right now. You know what it's like to feel broken. You know what it feels like to be scraping by. And you know that God's going to provide. Comment down below. I know the universe is going to provide. I know that God is going to provide. Okay? There is money issues, home wrecking issues, and legal issues, bad contracts. So some of these people, they're trying to figure out how to break up your family. They don't have any respect. They do not respect boundaries, but they're going to be dealing with some issues with bad legal situations, bad finances, and their own third party situations. Okay? So just let that play out if that's what it's supposed to be. Because we already know that they're snooping. Okay? The fake friends have already been illuminated to you. And you want to know why? Because as you stand up for what's right, you guys show everyone I'm the star and I value myself. But I will also know my lane in regards to what the Creator wants me to do. So you are toning it down as you see fit. To not be humbled and knocked down a peg or 5. You are asking God or the Creator for or the universe for signs, confirmations, and synchronicities of, okay, if I need to walk away from this job, can you give me a sign? If I need to dismantle this team. Yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely dealing with a lot of low vibration. I feel like they're trying to attack your money. They're trying to attack your third eye. Like, you don't see me, I see you. Okay, so anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you, spirit guides. You guys are going to be relocating. So if you've been asking for signs Keep asking, because I'm seeing that like the relocating and whatever that means to you, you're going to be able to do that if that is what you've been asking for. Have you been asking, like, God, I can't live in this neighborhood anymore. God, I can't be at this job anymore. Like, help me. Like, should I leave? Should I put in my notice? Like, what should I do? And some of you guys could have a spiritual business or be an entrepreneur or be self-employed, but you're also working a 9 to 5 and you really want to leave your 9 to 5. So you guys are trying to figure out what to do. You're trying to get rid of bad habits. You're really trying to change your life around. You should be really proud of yourself. Because a lot of people are trying to pull you up out of your seat right now. They are trying to goad you or bait you into looking bad and throwing mud with them. Acting a fool. Someone who knows that they are being childish, goofy, but doesn't care when the situation calls for maturity. Okay? The people that you're dealing with, they ride the coattails of people in power. Okay? The people that you are dealing with, they ride the coattails of people that are in a position of power while they use and abuse their name or their power and act immature, like beyond childish. These people are also mooching in some way, and they are mad that people have good things to say about you. Every time they try to find out information, they expect it to all be bad, okay, or all be in their favor, and they're figuring out that some people have a lot of good things to say about you, so they're starting to stalk your social media. These people ride coattails. They try to make it seem like they do everything by their own device, but I'm seeing that you guys are going to be leaving a lot of things behind. You're going to be leaving some new friends behind. You're going to be more private about what's going on in your life because people are trying to use it against you. And that's why these people are digging so much, because they need information to talk about you. Jealous. Straight jealousy. I know it's annoying. And I know that you guys want to be left alone, but when you have a divine path, okay? You have an important, whatever your job code is supposed to be, your ultimate job code given by God or the universe or the divine, that's when you really see people try to do the most to get you off of that path, okay? Is when you're really moving towards the light. Celebration. You guys have something that you're going to be celebrating here very soon. There will be a celebration in relation to your work. As you see more success, don't use it as an excuse to stop having fun. Comment down below. I am ready to celebrate. Because you're going to be really looking around like, do I need all of my energy drained by these situations and the people that are letting me down in my life that don't have my back? Whatever the case is, you are allowed to have fun. You are allowed to be happy. These people want to make you feel like you're not allowed to do that. So like for me, something that's really frustrating with what I deal with a lot in the industry that I'm in is people always want to watch me. Okay, they always want to, what is she doing? Oh my gosh. But they're the ones lying, cheating, stealing, thieving, drugging, drinking. And they want to watch me? The person that's given up no information, gives 0 fucks, and is sober, they want to fuck with me. Okay. So it's taken me a lot, you guys. I used to, from the beginning of being in this industry to where I am now, it's night and day. I used to go off the rails. And now I'm like, I give no information. That bothers them. I pretend they don't exist. That bothers them. I don't bend my knee. I don't grovel. I don't brown nose. I'm cordial. I keep it a level 1 monotone. I don't say nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm clocking out. So I've gone from being in the mix, being the common denominator, to bye. I gotta go. Gotta go, toodles. Even though I know everyone is talking about me, you guys are ready to take off. You are rising from the ashes. Things will take off much sooner than expected. You want to know why things are going to take off sooner than expected? Because you're going to give it all room to grow. You're going to give it all room to be, to exist, to happen. Nothing can stop you. You're all the way up. All the way up. And when it's up, then it's stuck. You feel me? Comment down below. I am a star. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. That's what they want. They want to see you. Oh, I'm sad. Like, my feelings are hurt. You want to know why these people are pissed? Because you walk around like you have purpose, even if you haven't figured it out yet. Even if you haven't figured it out yet, you guys have grown up so much. You found your life purpose, so you're going to start creating the life that you want. Comment down below. I am creating the life that I want, and I am creating the life that I deserve. And you're starting to realize that you have a lot of the things that you thought you needed to reach for that you have already in your possession. So these people can't touch your level of happiness or what you're grateful for in your life because of the things that you've been through. You guys are taking flight. You guys you guys have been working on traits, mindsets, things that are toxic, addictions, anything that makes you suffer. Okay, anything that makes you suffer, you guys have been working on. And you guys are about to be rewarded. You guys are about to do much better than expected. Even though these people have you under a microscope, show yourself compassion and be kind to yourself because you are a born leader. These people have been abusing their power. Give God the space to deal with it. We don't need to expedite anything. So we can pray on it like, do you want me to say anything? I'm that sign type of person. I'm like, God, will you give me a sign if I'm supposed to F this person up? If I'm supposed to tattle? If I'm supposed to rat? Whatever I'm supposed to do, will you let me know? So, you guys are starting to see yourself as this. Because I feel like there's a funk or a sadness that you've come out of. So let's say for like a week you felt really let down. Like, oh my gosh, how many people don't like me? Oh my gosh, like seriously? So that could have been really bothering you. You are realizing what type of leader you are and how to step into that role. Okay, I'm hearing, who is your daddy and what does he do? Okay. Oh my gosh, we should play that game. We used to play that game. We're going to play that game at the end. Okay. We're going to play that game. I love that. What card was that? I can't see it. Okay. Either way, I feel like that card was what you're unlocking. I feel like that's the key card because it was like glowing before it hit the ground. And there's only like 2 cards in this deck that do that. And it's this one, the life purpose card, and the key to like unlocking success. Whatever was locked before is now unlocked because you're going to give it space and room to grow. Justice is coming in. Your life purpose is coming in. You being able to take off and take flight. You being able to step into the role that you were finally ready for. So we're going to play. Oh my gosh, you guys, windfall is at the bottom of the deck. You guys have a windfall coming in. So I want you guys to comment down below. The floodgates of abundance are being ripped open. Okay? The floodgates of abundance are being ripped open. You feel me? So let's get out some other cards. These the right ones? Yes. Okay, we're going to get out some other cards. Let's see who is your daddy and what does he do. And when we used to play this game, for anyone that's newer, it basically is like, what is the universe doing for you? But if you guys have seen Kindergarten Cop, these like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, who's your daddy and what does he do? So what is the universe? What is God? What is coming in for you that like might help you feel a little bit better right now? Okay. So who is your daddy and what does he do? Whoa. Despair. You guys are coming out of despair. If what did I tell you guys? You guys are feeling like, oh my gosh, like you were feeling really bummed. Like maybe you wanted to have 2 friends and you're like, well, I guess I gotta get no friends. And maybe you felt like it was a bad idea to walk away from a job, or that you were just gonna lose everything by cutting certain things off. Comment down below. My cutoff game is strong. You guys, drop your scissors down below. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Shows you the path to high honor. You are being shown the path right now that you are of high honor. So you don't got time to waste. You don't have time to sling mud. You don't have time to plot, avenge, or get revenge, or to get payback. You let God get the payback. So who is your daddy and what does he do? God is showing you. You are not in despair. I am showing you the light. I am showing you the path to the light, to your high honor, to what your rank and your motives and your moves and your accolades and your milestones are. Anything else? Whoa, that's too many. That's too many. Okay, who is your daddy? Can we have one more? Who is your daddy? And what does he do? I'm so scared because when these ones fly up, like they freaking gonna poke somebody's eye out. But literally, child. So I know there's been people acting really immature. Someone here is getting blessed with the birth of something, the birth of a child, or or rapid growth. You guys are purifying your life. You guys are going to be purifying your life. You're going to be healing your inner child. And you're just going to be feeling younger. Okay, comment down below. I'm steady sipping on the fountain of youth. Okay, I'm steady sipping on the fountain of youth. You're going to be glowing like a child. I love that. Okay, let's get... Okay, 145. 145 is your guys' angel number. If you guys want to look this up or drop the definition down below in the comments. You guys, thank you so much for all of the happy birthday wishes. Like, it was overwhelmingly like, wow. I was trying to read every single comment just to like feel the love that you guys dropped. It was so hard. Like, there were so many comments, like way more than last year. I felt like there were like 6 times the amount of comments than there were last year saying happy birthday. And I just appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are looking for pick a card content, I post every weekend on Patreon. And yeah, thank you guys for all of your love and support. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, because the channel is growing. Drop your favorite affirmation, affirm what you want to bring in for your life. And let me know how this affects you right now, what's going on. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. And when we comment and help each other, like it's our little community. I don't want to say little, it's our community, okay? Our cosmic community. We are the cosmic fam, period. And I'm just so grateful for you guys. I have a lot of surprises coming up in the future. I won't talk about them right now because I'm still trying to sort them out. And but I just look forward to the growth here. I'm just very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. I've been hard at it for a while, and I know that good things come to those who wait. So comment down below. Good things come to those who wait. And yeah, don't forget, hit the bell. And I will see you guys in the next one.